everybody, it's Rob Dylan here. Good to see you on this unplugged Christmas show. I've got a new song here, part of my Heart of Rain's Gonna Fall project. It's called I Met a Young Girl. Since Neil's got that mandolin fired up, maybe I'll get him to pop in here and give me a little background maybe. I met a young girl. She gave me a rainbow, laughter like sunlight, danced on the snow. Her pockets were empty, her shoes worn and frayed, but the warmth in her heart was a gift that she made. Oh, sing me a song of joy and of giving. In the quiet of winter, we find the true meaning when the world feels so heavy and we've nothing to show. Love is the treasure that helps us to grow. We walked through the town where the lights softly glowed. She pointed to strangers, said, look at their load. Each face tells a story of the dreams that they chase, and kindness can brighten the darkest of days. Sing me a song of joy and of giving. In the quiet of winter, we find the true meaning when the world feels so heavy and we've nothing to show. Love is the treasure that helps us to grow. With a smile and a hug, we shared what we had. A moment of laughter could turn sorrow glad. No riches or gold can compare to this gift. The spirit of sharing can give us a lift. The snowflakes were falling, she whispered so low. Each act of compassion is how love will flow. So let's gather our voices and sing through the night, for joy isn't measured by what's in our sight. So sing me a song of joy and of giving. In the quiet of the night, we find the true meaning when the world feels so heavy and we've nothing to show. Love is the treasure that helps us to grow. So here's to the moments that sparkle like stars, to the warmth in our hearts that can heal all our scars, with nothing but kindness and hope as our guide. We're sharing this journey with love by our side. With love by our side, there's nothing to hide. With love by our side. Merry Christmas.
Hey everybody, it's Neil Old here, and I got a song here by Neil. It's I think the only Christmas song he really wrote. It's called Star of Bethlehem. It's a great tune, so I'm gonna give it a shot here. Ain't it hard when you wake up in the morning and you find out that those other days are gone? All you have is memories of happiness lingering on. and your lovers won't protect you. They're only passing through you in the end. They'll leave you stripped of all that they can get to, and wait for you to come back again. Wonder, who can I turn to on this cold and chilly night of dew? The answer to that question is nowhere in this room. Yet still the light is shining from that lamp on down the hall. Maybe the star of Bethlehem wasn't a star at all.
How you doing tonight? On a winter Sunday I go to clear away the snow and green the ground below. April all an ocean away. Is this the better way to spend the day? Keeping the winter at bay. What were the words I meant to say before you left? When I could see your breath lead where you were going to. Maybe I should just let it be, and maybe it will all come back to me. Sing, oh, January, oh. How I lived a childhood in snow, teens in tow, all stuffed in a strata of clothes. Pale the winter's days after dark, wander in the gray memorial park, a fleeting beating of hearts. What were the words I meant to say before she left, when I could see her breath lead where she was going to? Maybe I should just let it be, and maybe it will all come back to me. Sing, oh, January, oh. Tuesday Live, we're doing Same Old New Year, and it's named that tune. So if you think you know what that song I just sang was, the title of it, or just guess one, and who sung it for extra points. But let's move on with the show. Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our first Tuesday Live episode of 2025. My name's Rob Witherspoon. If you're here with us for the first time, or if you're here with us for the 200th and something time, I was going to do that over the holidays. I forgot. I was going to take a look and see where we are episode-wise in terms of how many episodes we've done, because we had our 200th episode back in season 2, and we've done, I think, 16 episodes. This is the 16th episode of this season, so we must be getting up there somewhere, maybe pushing our way towards 250. I don't know, but we're still having fun with it. At least I am. Hope you are too. Hope everybody had a nice holiday break. It was nice having a couple weeks off and spending time with family and friends. My mom and sister came down for Christmas, all the way from the Ottawa area, drove down and dodged. It's pretty good weather for traveling. The first part of the holidays, anyways, got a little sketchy after New Year's there, but for the most part, the weather was pretty good for traveling. I hope if you had to travel somewhere, you had good traveling conditions, and everybody had a safe and healthy Christmas holiday. And I don't know about the rest of you, but I probably got a little bit too heavy into the treats, so have to bear down a bit over the next few months and try to get back into Tuesday Live play in shape. But anyways, certainly enjoyed all the cookies and treats and things over the Christmas holidays, and the feasts and the food and the drink and all that. It was a really good time. Hope you had a good time as well. But 2025 is certainly going to be an interesting year. Already sort of kicked off with our Prime Minister resigning, just to get things started, and then our neighbors to the south threatening to make Canada the 51st state. At least one of our neighbors to the south. I don't think we put them all in the same basket, but the 51st state. I'm working on a song about that. I think it's an important time for music right now, and I'm reminded of the T-shirt that our favorite performer here, Neil Old, wears, with the picture of legendary folk singer Woody Guthrie. And is "This Machine Kills Fascists" guitar. I think we might need a few more of those machines in 2025. But, I'm trying to maintain a positive outlook. We are, this too will pass. And I know we tend to get worked up about things. And social media certainly doesn't help us stay not worked up about things, and the media in general. And I just heard, I guess it was today, the news came out that Facebook is going to kind of lift all moderation away, which is kind of crazy. And so, pay attention. There's certain things you should watch on Facebook and YouTube. I'm looking at my show here, but I don't. But there's certainly don't spend too much time on there. It can damage you, folks. It can damage you. But anyways, thanks so much for tuning in tonight. We've got a great show lined up. It's we call it the same old new year. We try to change things a little bit here at Tuesday Live from week to week, but and season to season. But I'm thinking this year for 2025, I'd like to have a little bit more audience participation, because I sit here every night and play tunes, or every Tuesday anyways, and play tunes. And we got some great comments. Appreciate everybody who's commenting there. But I thought tonight, and maybe moving forward, we do a little bit of, I'm going to call it Name That Tune, where if you can guess what the song is, and I know we've got some folks out there that are pretty good at guessing. I don't always announce the tunes beforehand, but I know some folks are pretty good at guessing the tune. So if you hear some of these tunes, and we don't, we do some, some common cover tunes, but a lot of the songs we do are a little bit more obscure. So if you can, guess the title just by listening to the song, sometimes it's pretty obvious. Often the catch chorus phrase might clue you a bit, clue you into what the title of the song is, or maybe you're familiar with the song, or maybe you've got the internet at your fingertips and you can look it up. And there's nothing wrong with doing a little side googling while you're watching the show, if you want to participate. But and there's no prizes or anything. It's just for bragging rights and just for fun, guessing the name of the song. So throw in the comments when we're playing some songs tonight, if you hear, you think what the title of the song might be. And certainly, a little, wrong answers are fun too. They're sometimes the funniest if you guess what the tune is. But let's do a little bit of that tonight. So throw some comments in there. If anyone recognized that first song, it was pretty obscure. It's I think I may have played it before on the show. It's called January Hymn by a band called the Decemberists. And I don't know too much about the Decemberists, but they have a song called January Hymn. So I wonder if they've done songs for every month. Sort of that would be kind of an interesting project. Picture if your band's named the Decemberists, you could do a song based or inspired by every month of the year. Maybe they have. I don't know. I should look it up. Or maybe someone out there can look it up for us. But you can vote for the best wrong answer with the laughing emoji. So if people comment and it's funny, hit that laughing emoji and hit the likes on there. Hit the likes, hit the hearts. We like likes and we love hearts too. So if you have a chance to pop something in the comments, that'd be great. And also tonight we have Rob Dylan is still working on his Hard Rain's Gonna Fall project. I think he just finished the second to last verse. So I think he's on to the last verse of the song in terms of writing a song inspired by each line. I don't think he's doing all the repeating lines, but he's doing each of the original lines of A Hard Rain's Gonna Fall. And so he's got a new song tonight, and he's actually looking for a name. Rob thought, why bother naming the song? We have the audience here, so we'll get folks to jump in with their suggestions as well. We have Stan McRae's awesome nature photo stands been going out into the cold, so the rest of us don't have to, and checking out what's going on in the Seaway Valley. And we're looking forward to that as well. I see Chris popped in about the Decemberists, a band from Portland, Oregon. Portland's kind of a cool spot. I don't know if you ever saw that series. It was sort of a short-lived, I don't know if it was on Netflix or what it was on, called Portlandia. It was quite funny. But anyways, it's an indie rock band from Portland. That's cool. But we don't know yet if they actually have done a song about every month of the year. But anyways, we do get viewer comments, and we do like to pop them up as part of the show. So I'm just going to check and see who's been checking in tonight. We've got Kathy and Dwight tuning in from Kitchener, our longtime supporters. They've been with us for most of the 200 plus episodes, almost all of them, I think. Thanks for tuning in tonight, Kathy and Dwight. And we also have our favorite photographer, Stan McRae, checking in from fresh Seaway Valley. Yes, it's certainly been cool out the last few days. We're getting much more wintry-like weather than we had a little earlier in the season. And I see Terry checking in. Terry's from Happy New Year to you too, Terry, from Kincardine. Great to see you as well. And we've got Danny from up on the Bruce. I think he's in Port Elgin. Nice to see you, Danny. Happy New Year to you. Welcome to 2025. What a year it's going to be. And we also have Ross and Dorothy Galately from down Long Sault area. Happy New Year to you as well. Thanks for checking in. And Chris, who often, if you follow the comments, at least on Facebook, Chris will often put the put a little some band notes. Her comments are a little too long in terms of the information she puts up here to pop up on the screen here. I tried once. I think it almost crashed my computer, but it's great to have that information. If you're interested in some of the bands, Chris often pops stuff into the comments on Facebook. And we've got our friend Barbara from down Eastern Ontario as well. Happy Tuesday and Happy New Year. Thank you very much as well. And summer song. Chris is putting some other songs. I think those are songs from by the December that Chris is putting up there. So anyways, we've got a great show tonight. And don't forget, we're doing Name That Tune. So whenever someone's performing on the show, make sure that you throw your guesses into the comments and see if anyone can get the correct one or get one that's maybe a little funny. And I'm a little worried about Willie because he left before Christmas. He said he was heading down to North South Carolina to visit his family for the holidays, and he left. And he hasn't returned. And it was probably a good thing because it's a little cool out in the shed right now, but I'm not sure what he's up to. But I see he's connected here on the satellite link, so I'm going to send it out to Willie, and maybe we can see exactly what Willie's up to. So take it away, Willie. Hey Joe, you want to sit back of the truck here and just watch the fellas, make sure no one takes any of them parts away from there. I gotta go entertain the good folks here. But hey, anyways, hey, y'all doing here? Happy New Year to you. It's Willie. Probably wondering what's going on here, why I'm out here in the desert with a bunch of automobile parts. Well, anyways, I went home at Christmas. I went home to see my kin at Christmas time down in North South Carolina. Found out my Uncle Steve passed away down in California, and he did a little work on my car when I was a young fella, when I first started racing. And well, anyways, Uncle Steve passed away and left me his Studebaker and Packard parts and service business. So don't know much about the service side of it. I'm not that great a mechanic, but I got some parts here. So if you know anybody needs any Studebaker or Packard parts, let me know. I'm just going to drive around and try to sell these parts, play some music, have a good old time. And I got a song for you here. I guess we're doing that Name That Tune thing. And I guess you got to try to name it. So I hope I do it justice anyways. It's a New Year's Day, just like the day before. Same old sky of gray, same empty bottles on the floor. Another year gone by, and I'm thinking once again, how can I take this losing hand and sometimes win? Give me one good year to get my feet back on the ground. I've been chasing grace, but grace ain't so easily found. One bad hand can devil a man, chase him and carry him down. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. I'm burning oil, engines running rough. I drive from job to job, but it's never enough. I can't find the will to just up and get away. Some kind of chain's holding me down, it makes me stay. Give me one good year to get my feet back on the ground. I've been chasing grace, but grace ain't so easily found. One bad hand can devil a man, chase him and carry him down. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. It's a bitter wind in your face every day. It's the little sins that wear your soul away. When you start giving in, where do the promises all go? Will your darkest hour write a blank check on your soul? give me one good year to get my feet back on the ground. I've been chasing grace, but grace ain't so easily found. One bad hand can devil a man, a good one can turn him around. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. I gotta get out of here, just give me one good year. Just give me one good year. I hope we all get one good year, don't you think? Well, thank you so much, Willie. That was an awesome tune, and we do have a winner. We have a correct guess out there. One of our musicologists who watches the show, Kathy King, with or maybe it was Dwight. I don't know who guessed it, but Kathy and Dwight watched the show together. One good year, and she even got the performer right, Slade Cleaves. You can take that question mark out of there. That's who it was, Slade Cleaves. An awesome kind of Americana singer, songwriter, awesome singer songwriter, and that's a great tune. And Willie out in the desert somewhere there, with his new business, his Studebaker and Packard parts business. I'm not sure. You don't see too many Studebakers and Packards on the road anymore, so I don't know. Maybe the reason is because they need parts. Maybe it'll be a good business for Willie, but we'll have to see how he does with it. But I saw some other folks checking in as well. We saw Catherine checking in. Happy New Year to you, Catherine. Great to see you here as well. And our good friend from down in the coldest place in the universe, Long Sue, Putty McGilvery checking in. Good to see you, Putty. Thanks for checking in. Putty's a regular sharer of the show, and we appreciate that, because then we get a lot of Putty's friends drop in and check out the show. And Bob from out in Calgary. I hope it's not too cold out in Calgary. It's pretty cool here. I was looking at maybe venturing out tomorrow, and I think it said it's going to be feel like 22 tomorrow. So that's going to be kind of cool, I think. And Kathy said it was a guess. She Googled the artist after she guessed the name. That's awesome, Kathy, that you got that. And Chris gave some information about Slade Cleaves, born in 1964. He's just a young fella. Born in Washington, raised in Maine, and he's he majored in English and philosophy. I always thought he was kind of a Texas fella, but anyways, I'm gonna do one of my original songs, and I have played it on the show. I think maybe around this time last year I might have played it, and but you can guess the title, or you can suggest a title. I'm open to suggestions. None of these songs are written in stone. In fact, they're barely written on anything. A lot of them are just in the ether. So they've immortalized on YouTube and Facebook. But this song, I wrote this song. It's I don't know about the rest of you, but I find ever since I was a little kid, I've found that since after the Christmas holidays, you get all the hype around Christmas and the excitement and the anticipation, and then after Christmas, there's a bit of a letdown. And I don't know, maybe it's our consumer culture or something, but or maybe it's just the darkness and the realization that we got a few more months of winter to go. I mean, the days are getting longer, and I noticed that today when the Christmas lights came on. I still have my Christmas lights on. I know it's getting a little late. People say you should take them down by Epiphany or whatever, which I think was a couple days ago. But I like to keep them up longer. I mean, it's dark out there. They're LED lights. They're fairly energy efficient, and they brighten things up in the winter, particularly when we have snow. But I noticed that they're coming on when it's actually a little lighter out than it was. I set them to come on when it was dark, and the days are getting slowly longer. So, but anyways, I find it gets kind of depressing this time of year. And I know my dad had the same thing, so maybe it's genetic, or maybe it's just the human condition. Sometimes you get a little down in the summer. But I wrote this song, and I hope it's not too depressing. Well, I always feel a little down in January. as the sun tries to wrestle day away from night. And I wish the snow would stay, but the rain washes it away. But rain won't wash away my January blue. I stopped making resolutions in January, 'cause it takes all I have just to open my eyes. I'm telling white lies, making up alibis, coloring everything January blue. I gotta find my way back to you, shaking off this pointless point of view. Let go of everything I'm holding on to, but I can't let go of you, January blue. Come January, as the holidays fade away, a blue haze of darkness always comes my way. I try to fend it off, but it roots deep inside of me. I yearn for the sunshine to return and set me free. But it's hard to find sunshine in January. Try to let go of everything I'm holding on to. The silver moon I see, it's the sun shining through to me, promising to brighten up my January blue. I gotta find my way back to you, shaking off this pointless point of view. Let go of everything I'm holding on to, but I can't let go of you, January blue. No, I can't let go of you, January blue. Kathy got it right. January blue. It's actually, I call it January blue, but January blues, it actually is kind of a blues song, so that's good. And Chris says, yeah, Chris has good advice for us this time of year. Good time to get outside and enjoy the snow. You like it or hate it, but it's still be the same amount of snow. That is true. Thanks for that comment, Chris. And so anyways, we're going to I'm going to turn it over to Rob Dylan here. Thanks so much for commenting and providing feedback and guessing, trying to guess the name of the titles. And this one actually is going to be an easy one because it's our friend Rob Dylan's working on his Heart Rain's Gonna Fall project, where he's taking a new song, writing a new song for each week of the show, inspired by each line of his big brother Bob Dylan's song. And so he's looking for a title for this song. So give us your suggestions with the comments, wherever the comments are, wherever you're watching. I know some folks do watch on YouTube. Appreciate folks like Jim and Lynn out on Vancouver Island who watch on the big screen. on YouTube, and Dave Hill and Cornwall and other folks, my mom, who watch it on YouTube and don't have access to the comments, but you can still play along at home if you like. But we're looking for a title for this song, so give us your suggestions in the comments and vote for your favorite with a heart. So once we have the suggestions in there, we'll maybe wait till the end of the show, or maybe even after the show, because we do have folks like Lou, our good friend down in Brockville, who watches the show often on time delay, and I know a lot of other folks do as well. And we do get, on YouTube channel, we get quite a few views on the show, and I know they're not all live because I don't see the numbers live, but folks watching it after the fact, time shifting, which is fine too. Appreciate all those folks who take the time to watch the show. But give us your suggestion in the comments, and then vote for your favorite with a heart if you're on Facebook, or a thumbs up if you're on YouTube, and you can like other ones for honorable mention if we get many. But let's send it out to Rob Dylan and see what song, and throw your suggestions for the title in the comments. Hey everybody, it's Rob Dylan here. I don't have a name for this song, so put some suggestions in the comments. Maybe we can vote on them and decide which ones we like best. I met one man who was wounded in love. His eyes reflected stars from above. With a heart like a river, he carried his pain. In the silence of night, he sang in the rain. Oh, the winds they whispered, the trees they sighed, for a soul so tender with nowhere to hide. He spoke of a girl with a smile like the sun, but the shadows of his heartache had only begun. He wandered through valleys where wildflowers grow, each petal a memory of a time long ago. With fingers like willow he strummed his guitar, each note a sound of how love can scar. Oh, the winds they whispered, the trees they sighed, for a soul so tender with nowhere to hide. He spoke of a girl with a smile like the sun, but the shadows of his heartache had only begun. Take heed, said he, of the love you pursue, for it's fragile as glass and disappears like the dew. But in every heartache there's wisdom you'll find. A lesson in sorrow breaks you free from your mind. So I listened closely as he shared his tale of laughter and heartache that raged like a gale. And though he was wounded, his spirit still showed. For love is a journey, it's never a home. Oh, the winds they whispered, the trees they sighed, for a soul so tender with nowhere to hide. He spoke of a girl with a smile like the sun, but the shadows of his heartache had only begun. Now I carry his story wherever I roam, a reminder that love can lead us back home. For in every sorrow lies hope shining bright, and we're all just wanderers shining our light. What's the name of that song? Thanks so much, Rob. That was an awesome tune. I saw a couple suggestions. Like Chris sent in a couple suggestions. "Wounded in Love." That would be a good suggestion. And then also she had another one. "Love is a Journey." Anyone else has any others? Throw them up there as well. We always like to have some. And if you like, pick one. If you want, if we get others or of Chris's, hit the heart symbol on the comment and vote for your favorite. We've got two contenders right now, so check those out. And we also have, I saw someone else checked. Oh, Dwight suggests "Love Journey." Love's Journey, that's a good one too. So "Love is a Journey," "Love's Journey." There's a couple different ones we can work with. So thanks for that. And we saw Cuddy McGilvery checking in from, AKA Don McGilvery checking in, I think from out in Alberta somewhere. I believe Cuddy is. So thanks for watching tonight, Cuddy. And Happy New Year to you. And it's a great way to start a new year here together on Tuesday. And I've got a song here. It's in the genre of those run into an old girlfriend songs. There's a few of them out there. I mean, I think Harry Chapin's "Taxi" is probably one of the well-known ones. This is another one. The old run into the old girlfriend or the old boyfriend song. So let me know. Let's see if you can guess this one. And the artist too, if you can. I think if you can get the title, you'll probably get the artist too. Met my old lover at a grocery store. The snow was falling Christmas Eve. I stole behind her in the frozen foods, and I touched her on her sleeve. She didn't recognize the face at first, but then her eyes flew open wide. She went to hug me and she spilled her purse, and we laughed until we cried. Took her groceries to the checkout stand. The food was totaled up and bagged. We stood there lost in our embarrassment as the conversation dragged. Went to have ourselves a drink or two, but couldn't find an open bar. We bought a 6-pack at the liquor store and drank it in her car. We drank a toast to innocence. We drank a toast to now. Tried to reach beyond the emptiness, but neither one knew how. She said she'd married her an architect who kept her warm and safe and dry. She would have liked to say she loved the man, but she didn't want to lie. I said the years had been a friend to her, and that her eyes were still as blue. But in those eyes I wasn't sure if I saw drought or gratitude. said she saw me on Tuesday Live, and that I must be doing well. I said the audience was heavenly, but social media was hell. We drank a toast to innocence. We drank a toast to now. Tried to reach beyond the emptiness, but neither one knew how. We drank a toast to innocence. We drank a toast to time. We're living in our eloquence, another old lang syne. The beer was empty and our tongues were tired and running out of things to say. She gave a kiss to me as I got out, and I watched her drive away. Just for a moment I was back at school and felt that old familiar pain. And as I turned to make my way back home, the snow turned into rain. Awesome. Kathy got that, I think, like in like the first note. I think she could have got it in one note. It was where are we here? Old Lang Syne by Dan Fogelberg. That was that song. Dan Fogelberg passed away quite a while ago now, I think, but he was a great sort of singer in the same lines of Harry Chapin, I guess, kind of a modern day folk singer of sorts. And actually, he did run into an old girlfriend. Chris has the whole story behind the song, about the story behind the song. So check that out if you'd like. And in the comments, Chris adds a little bit of information about the songs. Appreciate that, Chris. And we've got Stan's picks coming up now. We're rolling, having a great show here. Boy, time is flying. Maybe I'm talking too much. That's the executive producer might tell me that. I don't know. Maybe not. But anyways, let's send it over to Stan and Stan's awesome nature picks. Awesome photos as always, Stan. Great, great dog pics. Nice little juxtaposition of the coyote and then the German Shepherd at the end there, and lots of lovely, lots of interesting furry animals, beavers and minks. I think they were minks. Was that right? A mink, otter along the river there in the ice. Appreciate Stan sharing those photos with us every week, and other folks appreciate them too. There's a nice little comment from Kathy about Stan's pics. Gorgeous characters. Stan does capture, has an amazing ability to capture the character of the animal with his camera. Here's a song that somebody requested. I'm not sure who, but if maybe they can guess it if they requested it. They're here tonight. I'm going down to the Greyhound station, gonna get a ticket to ride. Gonna find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Ride till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat. Try to hide my sorrow from the people I meet and get along with it all. Go down where people say y'all, sing a song with a friend, change the shape that I'm in, and get back in the game and start playing again. I'd like to stay, but I might have to go to start over again. Might go back down to Texas, might go to somewhere that I've never been, and get up in the morning and go out at night, and I won't have to go home. Get used to being alone, change the words to this song, start singing again. I'm tired of running around looking for answers to questions that I already know. I could build me a castle of memories just to have somewhere to go. Count the days and the nights that it takes to get back in the saddle again. Feed the pigeons some clay, turn the night into day. Start talking again when I know what to say. I'm going down to the Greyhound station, ticket to ride. Find that lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side. Ride till the sun comes up and down around me about 2 or 3 times. Smoking cigarettes in the last seat. Try to hide my sorrow from the people I meet and get along with it all. Go down where people say y'all, feed the pigeons some clay, turn the night into day. Start talking again when I know what to say. That was, in fact, as Kathy King has once again guessed, Clay Pigeons. And Kathy said John Prine, and John Prine actually did record that. Probably had the greatest success with it. But it was actually originally recorded by a fellow by the name of Blaze, and written, I think, by a fellow by the name of Blaze Foley. And I think David Ward might have requested that song. I don't know if David's with us tonight. He's out there in Newfoundland. I know they've had some weather out in Newfoundland. I hope he has power. I know they've lost some power out there. But anyways, I hope everybody's well in those parts of the country that are affected by weather right now. Michael David Fuller was Blaze Foley's name. There's a great, actually, if you go to YouTube, if you have a moment at some point in time after the show's over, and Google Clay Pigeons Blaze Foley, and there's a great shot of him playing it, sitting on a chair in front of an old cabin somewhere, playing it on his acoustic guitar with a cowboy hat and a cigarette behind each ear, but it's a great version of that song. So it's check it out sometime if you have a chance. If you're loitering about on YouTube looking for something to watch, check out Blaze Foley Clay Pigeons. But anyways, we're going to send it out to our Irish friend Robbie O'Spoon, see what song he's got for us to guess tonight. Take it away, Robbie. I'm not sure anybody's going to get this one. The January man, he goes around in woolen coat and boots of leather. The February man still shakes the snow from off his clothes and blows his hand. The man of March, he sees the spring and wonders what the year will bring, and hopes for better weather. Through April rain the man goes down to watch the birds come in to share the summer. The man of May stands very still to watch the children dance away the day. In June the man inside, the man is young and wants to lend a hand, smiles at each newcomer. July, the man in cotton shirt, he sits and thinks and being idle. The August man in thousands take the road to watch the sun set by the sea. September man is standing near to saddle up another year, and autumn is his bridal. New October takes the rain, and early frost is on his shoulder. The poor November man sees fire and mist and wind and rain and winter air. December man looks through the snow to let 11 brothers know they're all a little older. The January man, he comes around again, in coat and boots of leather, to take another turn and walk along the icy road he knows so well. The January man is here, the start of each and every year, along the road forever. That was awesome, Robbie. Great rendition of that tune. Great song. And Kathy, who said you cheated, Kathy, but using the internet is acceptable because we are on the internet. That's where we are. And the things you find about on the internet is what we find. And as she mentioned, January Man by Dave Golder, and actually the version you'd probably find if you go looking for the song on YouTube or some of the music streaming is by Christy Moore, the great Christy Moore, great Celtic singer. And it's a wonderful song, January Man. Thanks, Robbie, for sharing that with us. We're getting up to the top of the hour here. It's hard to believe time is flying. We're having a wonderful time here. Thank you so much, everyone who's dropped in and taken the time to listen and comment. And I hope you're enjoying the show. If you're not, let me know if we can do anything better here, or if there's something you particularly like about the show you can't get enough of. Let us know too. We'd love to entertain you as best we can. But anyways, I'm going to jump ahead here to our sort of one of the whoops, I'm knocking my microphone around here. One of the stars of the show, Neil Old, considered by many to be the greatest living Neil Young tribute artist. And he's got a song for us as well. And I guess you can probably guess it's going to be a Neil Young song because that's typically what Neil Old does. But it will probably be it might be one. There's a lot of good Neil Young tunes, a lot of great Neil Young tunes. And so see if you can figure out which one this is. Take it away, Neil. It's a falling situation when all eyes are turned in. And the love isn't flowing the way it could have been. You brought it all on, oh, but it feels so wrong. No, 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 I don't believe this song. Communication with little reason to believe. When one isn't giving, one pretends to receive. You brought it all on, no, but it feels so wrong. No, 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 I don't believe this song. if I showed that I cared. But I love you more than moments we have or have not shared. Oh, and it feels so good when love flows the way that it should. It feels so good. 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 Oh, it feels so good. That was awesome, Neil, and a beautiful fade out as well. Don't see that too often in live performances, the live fade out. It's a skill that not many artists have, but Neil Old has it. And I thought Neil might be able to stump the audience on that one, because after all, the Neil Young catalog is so deep. And that's a song called "Pardon My Heart." It's it's a Neil Young Crazy Horse album, and there's a great video of Neil Young doing it on live with the guitar. It's in a kind of a drop C. It's like it's tuned down a full step, and then in sort of an open drop C tuning, which is kind of a cool song, and it's a cool sound too. And as Kathy pointed out, it is a lovely song. So Neil did stump everybody with "Pardon My Heart." But we'll maybe do that again next week. We'll do another Name That Tune. But thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. It's been an awesome show. Always goes by way too quick. I always think I'm never going to have enough songs to fill up, and then I have to kind of cut them on the fly so I don't go too far over, so people can get to whatever they want to get to for the rest of their evening. I hope you have something exciting planned. I saw it's the inaugural match of the TGL. I'm not even sure what, the Total Golf League or something. They're playing like this indoor virtual simulated golf thing down in Florida somewhere. It sounds quite peculiar. I'm going to check it out. But anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks to Stan McRae for sharing his always awesome photos. Appreciate those. They add a nice element to the show, and I always enjoy getting them every week and putting them together and playing some music along behind. And thanks to all our performers tonight. Willie Witherspoon out with his new business, the Studebaker and Packard Parts business. I hope he does well with that. Look forward to hearing him report to us from the road as he's out traveling about selling Studebaker and Packard parts. And also Rob Dylan will be back next week with another installment in his Hard Rain's Gonna Fall songwriting project. And of course our friend from down Delhi, Ontario. He's not in Delhi, he's in Dublin, Ontario. Robbie O'Spoon, and of course Neil Old will be here as well. And thank you, each and every one of you, for tuning in tonight. And you can help grow the show in a number of ways. Make sure you're signed up to our email list at Tuesday Live, and encourage your friends to join the audience and come watch the show, and share it if you're on Facebook, or like it. Make sure you follow our page, and we're gonna keep going for a while here. I'm still enjoying doing the show, and it's nice to have a supportive and kind and audience generous with their comments. And we do an after party on Zoom as well, which is always kind of fun. A few folks show up for that. So if you get the email, you have the link. So we'd love to see you there too. Inspired by Neil to do a little finger pick version. Everybody needs a place to go, and everybody needs a way to know they're just loved. Why do we hurt the ones we love Why don't we lift them up instead of putting them down and just love? 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up in a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. Only be here for a very short time, to lie in the sun and sip sweet wine and just love. It'll all be here and then be gone. Instead of harsh words and singing sad songs, let's just love. Deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. We keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. Try, I'm just gonna do, and if you join with me, well then we would make two. We need more giving, less taken away. If we start right now, we'll get there someday to just love. It's not hard. If looking in your heart, if you look deep enough, you'll find the only thing that we really need now. It's just love. And it's hard to just love in a world full of hate. If you get started now, it won't be too late to just love. 'Cause deep inside every one of us, there's something brighter than gold waiting to shine out. Keep it covered up with a layer of clay. We've got to start washing it off someday with just love. With just love. Just love. See you next week. Uh-oh. How did that disappear from me? I've lost my closing thing. How'd that go?